Hey, this is Axis. Got a couple attacks for you from the Inhumans Division of AWL Season 3, and there are some of them with an earthquake. Earthquake! It's amazing how well these are done. Anyway, let's check these out. Alright, we are starting this off with Sweet Melissa from Adults Clash 2. She is doing this with the Clone Lalo at the Town Hall 10 level. I love it at Town Hall 10 level. She dropped the Rage and then the Clone Spell. That Clone Spell is going to turn one loon into 8. And with all that spell space, using six spell spaces just for those 2 clone spells, if you don't take out a good third of the defenses, then the clone spell is just not effective. So if you're going to use the clone spell, make sure, particularly at the Town Hall 10 level, make sure you're going to take out at least 30 to 35% of the defenses. She dropped the heroes down there at the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Looks like I'm thinking that she was hoping to take care of the remaining defensive troops, the Wizard Tower and the Archer down there, but she reached and she went left instead, because that way the rest of the defenses could have grouped in together going in there. But I love what she does here. She does the surgical placement so that the loons go directly toward the closest defenses, but she saved 2 balloons till the very end, and it was really effectively used how she does it. So she uses last haste spell so that she can get through the Tesla farm as quickly as possible. Now, do you see that Wizard Tower there down below? There's a grouping of loons going straight for it, but they're going to go down because that Wizard Tower can target all of them. But since she dropped that one loon and then another, the Wizard Tower is just focusing on that one loon rather than the whole grouping. So she was able to protect that big grouping of loons, and because of that, then she's able to take down this base. So way to do, Sweet Melissa from Adults Clash 2. Next we have Clay Beast doing another air attack, but using the Earthquake spell. Now, it is rare to see Earthquake spell now, especially with an air attack. But really well done. So he's going to do a queen charge to get the queen in there, using the Earthquake to open up the door, not using the wall wrecker to open up. He wanted, instead of the siege to be the wall wrecker, he's using the stone slammer. So had to get the queen in there some way, so why not use the Earthquake? There she is. She is going in there, and the king is going to try and get in there as well to take care of that air defense. The queen is now going to focus on the clan castle troops, but the king goes down before he does his job taking care of that air defense. So queen is frozen in space, and those are valuable seconds when you're talking about an air attack, because those loons can go slow. But she reaches over and takes care of that defense. Now, notice how Clay doesn't drop the rest of the air troops yet until that sweeper is gone. Perfect. Now, when he drops the loons and the lava hound, they're not going to be blown out of the way and really wreak havoc with the targeting of the troops. So now it's just he has a couple more haste spells that he'll be able to use to haste them through there. That siege machine is just a beast going through there. Clay Beast, just a beast taking it out. There he is. Finally, the siege machine is going for that last air defense, and then a Tesla. The other loons are taking care of the Teslas over there. What is left? What is left are just the collectors and the storage units. Now, this was so powerful, it didn't even pop that stone slammer. So way to go, Clay Beast of Packer War Clan. Next attack we have is, looks like his name is Mauricio from 100% COC, using another Earthquake spell here. There he goes, dropping that, and he's going to be doing this with, it looks like a bow witch, some giants in there. Now, he has a wall wrecker to open up the walls, but it's interesting how he uses the Earthquake spell to be able to open up so that there's a straight path going in to get to the eagle. Now, he's starting off with the queen walk there to take care of the buildings over on the edge. Finally is dropping the wall wrecker. He's going to take off just a corner corner of the walls there, just enough to get the queen and whatever troops that he has, hopefully inside. So here come the giants. We've got some witches and then the bowlers. Queen is gonna be going in there. That's good. The question is, what about the bowlers? What about the rest of the core troops? Unfortunately, look at this. They're going around. They are not going to go in. The queen goes in and just maybe one or two bowlers. But the rest of the core, supposed to be the core troops, are now walking around the outside. So going to be relying on the queen, if she can buzz through that wall. Queen and that remaining bowler, which goes down now. So now it is just her to take care of the interior defenses, and it looks like a witch is going to join her as well. While on the outside, there's like a party, just walking on through there and just having fun, taking care of the outside, and the queen on the inside doing the work, taking care of what can't be reached by those rocks. So this is a nail biter. The giants go in and join her. I love that, flying giants. But it looks like she's gonna take care of that expo. But they're gripped in that tornado spell, or that tornado trap, and on the outside they're still having a grand old time taking care of all of those defensive buildings. But on the inside, we still need to take care of that Inferno Tower and the Tesla. Thankfully, the archers open up the wall so the queen can walk around and take care of that last Inferno Tower, and down goes the archer tower. So way to go, making it work when it doesn't work the way that you want it to. So, next is Mistress Kitty from Heathens Inc. Starting off with a queen walk on the outside here. Going to be doing another Bowitch attack. So the queen is now, it looks like, I don't know if he wants the queen. Yep, he dropped the baby dragon up north there. Hopefully, now usually when you do that, you want the queen to go the other way, but you know, there's another one where, okay, the queen's not doing what you want it to do. She wants to join the baby dragon and go inside. So Mistress Kitty is like, okay, let's go with it. So it drops the wall wrecker and a couple of troops on the outside edge, because we got to get some funneling to get these troops in. Let's see if these guys go around the outside as well, or if they're going to go inside. Queen is focusing on the CC troops, and look at that. Now this is how you want the funneling to go, and the core troops to go inside. She's using a bunch of jumps to get them into each of the different compartments there. Still has, she brought a bunch of free spells, so using that to freeze up the eagle, the Inferno Tower there, and still using the jumps so that the troops can go from compartment to compartment. Unfortunately, the queen went down, taking down that Inferno Tower. On the outside, you have the king still doing his job, but taking care of the fluff with a bunch of looks like some witches and some barbarians. So on the inside, have a couple of bowlers trying to take care of those interior defenses. The cannon is just focusing on that, and that's a good thing that the cannon is looking at the bowler so that the cannon can't reach. But there are so many things to shoot at that there's no way that the cannon could have taken down all of those right there. So we have that trio there of defensive buildings. So this is an easy 100%. We have a GG. Way to go, Mistress Kitty from Heathens Inc. Here we go. 100%. All right, our last attack, Kind Warrior from USA War. We have Town Hall 12 attack. This is going to be a Jibo witch. Starting off with a couple of witches on the outside edges to get the funneling in, because you want to make sure and get them to go on the inside. With the Jibo witch, you drop the line of giants, behind that the witches, and then the bowlers to go on in. That wall wrecker is opening it up so that the bowlers can follow on in, and they are obligingly doing that. We have the clan castle troops, so those go down. Yep, there they go. And that wall wrecker is still doing its job. As soon as it pops, then Kind Warrior is going to use the jump to get get the troops going from to a couple of the other compartments there, taking care of that town hall, protecting them up with the Grand Warden, and now that jump is helping them get to the Inferno Tower there. Gonna have to reach down and take care of the looks like the Archer Tower there. So what do we have here? We have just a few buildings, but they're on the outside edge, so they can be taken care of either by the Queen on the inside or by the outside troops. So this is definitely an easy base that'll go down. So while we're watching this one go down, these are all attacks, like I said, from the AWL Season 3 Inhumans Division. Way to go, guys, and hope to see you next week with the next few attacks. Thank you for watching. Take care.